Item 5 there, the bridge on that dead-end road on the north line of Wheeler Township 27. That's the one that's got the cap that's crushing on the north part of the east pier. We're going to sign that and restrict it to one lane. We had an estimate to repair that cap at $14,000 to repair the cap, and then it was another 20-some thousand to replace the deck. And I guess I'm recommending that we revise the construction program to replace it next spring with twin metal culverts and not spend the money to repair it.
Do you have an estimate on the culvert?
Not a real good one yet. We've got we need to take some cross sections down there. We're thinking that we're going to be able to use twin 12-foot culverts, or what we might do is use put one on the center line of the channel that's a foot bigger than the one that we'd offset on one side, so that the water would continue to run through the lower one. Sometimes when you put twins in, that's the trouble you have, is the channel goes this way for a while and then pretty soon it goes this way, or we want to try to keep it running through the one pipe. I'm guessing somewhere in the 100,000 to get it done.
Have we done, I guess since I've been here, I haven't really seen us do the dual steel. We've done dual box cement, but I don't recall doing two steels together. And I kind of have concern about them washing them out. But
we've got twin metal 10-foot diameter pipes. Be north of Nemaha a mile, and back to the east.
Oh, okay.
Almost a mile.
Not on the cement.
No, it's on a gravel.
Because we did box culverts.
It's on a gravel road. Well, yeah, it'd be downstream of one of those sets.
No trouble with keeping them where you put them.
No, I think on that one, a lot of times. We like to use the step beveled ends, similar to what we used on that single one down in Ackerman there on Coon Valley 7.
I haven't been down through there since you got that one in.
We pour a slope collar on the part that's sloped. We pour a 2.5 to 3 foot wide parallel with the opening of the pipe, and then you got a head wall that goes down basically a third of the pipe height plus about 3 foot in the ground. These two pipe up here, there's a stream parallels the road on the north side, and then it turns, and this stream coming from the south comes into there, and so we really didn't have room to put the length pipe in there because we were stuck way out in the other stream. So I think on that one we just used sheet piling head wall on both sides of the pipe there. I'm trying to remember who put that in. Whether Richard put that in? That was about the first year I was here, first or second year.
So we have done one.
Yeah.
Like 8 years, 9 years ago.
That's off the top of my head. That's the only one I can think of.
I don't remember talking to them about any, but
I think we've got smaller ones that are twins and triples sometimes. Like 6-footers or 5-footers, but that's the only bigger one I can think of that we did as a construction project.
Just as long as we can keep them in the ground. So
yeah,
that's my only concern.
We probably could have got enough capacity out of a single pipe, but we haven't got the height with the road. We had to go up over the pipe to get. We possibly could have got it done with a 15-foot round or something like that. But twin pipes will get you more cross-sectional area lower, so it doesn't have to build up so high. So I'll look at revising the program, see what it takes to do that. But we are going to put up some signs and some steel posts that basically restrict the traffic to the south half of the bridge until we can get it replaced. That basically is all I've got. The Iowa County Engineers Conference is next week. It starts on Tuesday, and they've got a Farm Market Review Board meeting on Monday afternoon, and the request from Calhoun County to add existing 20 to the farm market systems going to be one of the items on that agenda Monday afternoon, so I'm planning on going down for that.
Do you anticipate that being a problem for any of us that need, well, both of them, we're going to need to do it?
They, basically the Farm Market Review Board doesn't go out looking for areas of concern on your farm to market system until you request a change. And then when you request a change, they start looking a little closer at your system and seeing whether you've got, well, one thing they'll look at sure is make sure that your farm to market system, all the roads must end on a road of another farm to market road or a higher, like a state road. And so if you've got any that hit the county line and don't continue as a farm to market in the next county.
Do we have any concern when that comes to us?
I haven't really looked at it real close.
Because I mean, we're having to take these, and they're certainly going to be still pretty well heavily traveled.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So I mean, I hope they don't fight us to get them put on.
They like you to take a look at your system and see if you've got farm to market roads that are you know, it might end up on the B system and also might be real low traffic. And then they look at that and say, well, if that's all the traffic there's on there, then is it really a farm to market route? Should it really be on your farm to market system?
I mean, that'll be, in the next couple of years, we'll have to be thinking about it and looking at it.
I don't remember. At one time I had a figured percentage of farm market miles. I think Calhoun is sort of below the average, and I think Sac has actually got a little bit higher percentage of farm market routes. But again, whether they request you to take any off.
It'll be interesting. Well, you guys will get the experience before we have to be.
I mean, last year, or the last couple of years, Calhoun County wanted to make the road that goes through Rands, in the town of Rands, on farmer market route. And we had to submit that 3 times before they approved it. And basically, what they required was that we took, well, the problem there was just the mile north, of course, is D46 and it's paved, it's farm market system, and then the 2 miles south of that, or a mile south of Rand, was also a farm market road east-west. So they really didn't want to add one in between those two. So what we ended up finally doing was taking off the 5 mile south, and basically moving it north a mile, so it went through Rand.
Was that a good trade?
No, it wasn't a big deal, I guess, one way or the other. We've got one board member over there that catches flack from a lot of people in his area that think we should pay that 1.25 miles into Rands. That's what started that. Whether it's, I mean, again, it doesn't meet the paving points. So if you want to pave it, you're gonna have to have a public hearing.
Local money.
Well, now it's farm market, you can't use farm to market, but still, we've got a lot of other systems we're trying to maintain. We really need to add more mileage to your system. One of the biggest concerns down there is dust in the fall, when you get all the tractors and the trucks and everything running, it gets dust. But we've been sharing the dust control with the co-op down there for the last couple of years. Seems to work a little bit.
Because they're with that, especially when you start seeing more semis into the elevator, it does
They've
It's
got,
pretty nice.
they've had a lot of grain storage there. I can't remember how many million bushel they can store there. And of course, it all goes out, almost all of it goes out, going east to the.
They're moving any dirt north of Litton?
No,
They're not moving any?
not on either side of
They
N
can tear
28.
down now.
It's,
Wait for spring.
Last they did was try to get some of the gravel roads open, and they were, well, it was frozen, and it actually thawed out, and we didn't get a chance to get those roads back open, get some fill in there and get them back open. But
Those guys going on unemployment?
I understood, I don't remember, the DOT inspector told me that. Somebody told me they were headed south. They had jobs down there that they were supposed to be on and getting to, and so they were going to Missouri.
oh, is that where they were going?
What I sort of heard, but I don't.
That's not
They don't
a
take
long-term deal.
they don't take the machines.
No, I think they take, yeah, I think
A
you'll see
lot of it's gone up there.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's just a handful of things sitting there, and
Oh.
there was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll see them take a lot of the machines out, and if nothing else, take them back to the shop and service them and do repairs. And but if they've got jobs in Missouri, I don't be surprised they move.
But that, didn't that freeze up too, there, December, end of December?
So you get,
Depends where you are in Missouri.
yeah, you get down in southern Missouri, it can,
Sure.
yeah, it might get freezing at night, you might get some ice, but then it warms back up. And
That's a good
I
point.
bet it doesn't. It's,
you get down around Springfield, Branson area.
yeah, or over in the southeast corner.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, with that meeting next week, I won't be back for the board meeting, I guess, for the draft again.
Next week?
Next week, yeah.
Okay.
I move to adjourn.
I'll second that. Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ron, you want